There are thousands of DOS games. Most of them are terrible. I play one selected at random with a 20-minute time limit and record it live. This is the result. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another Random DOS Game Show. And this is a Flashpoint Productions, and this is a logo that a lot of people won't like. But this is classic EA. And this game is Noctropolis. And we've got some nice sound canvas. I know some people don't like it when I keep mentioning the sound, but I'm gonna keep doing it. Okay, suitably ominous beginning. I'm not sure if we'll watch the entire introduction and credits and so on, so let's just jump right in. Okay. Maybe I needed the credits.
And so it begins. You each have your assigned tasks. Remember what you owe me.
Okay, so evil bad guys clearly plotting something. And I believe this is us. Okay. So we got, I have to say, beautiful soundtrack going on there. Oh, look at that. So, you don't actually move about, I don't think. You're sat in the middle of a room, and then you can interact. An old bucket catches the incessant fall of rusty water from above. Good start. Although the rhythmic drip is annoying, you find living with it easier than fixing the leak. I think that says a lot about us. Let's have a look at the leak. You've hated the intrusive ductwork for years. At one time you vowed to remove the eyesore, but now the rust-stained metal rarely claims a second glance. Okay, you can't go to the floor. Right. So, is there a mouse over option? Not really. So, it really is a pixel hunty sort of game. Aware of your own dispassion, you reject the transient incentive to read. Okay, let's head out here. There's nothing out there for you. Oh. Let's look at the books. Row upon row of books, obviously shelved when you cared about your shop's appearance. Attempting to dress up the interior, you purchased this one-of-a-kind oriental carpet from a greasy foreigner in the back of a moving van. Except there's two of them and they're slightly different. Your mail lies unopened in a disorderly pile. You know without looking that most are bills or threats. Can we get the mail? Oh, there he goes. Frustrated by a hopelessly terminal financial condition, you grab the bills with disgust. Rather than let the dripping water damage the neglected floor further, you decide to leave the bucket where it is. I mean, that makes sense. I suppose we can't pick up the duct either. You can't take that. What about the books? They're already yours, so this is our domain, so to speak. So, let's have a look at the options, shall we? Because I don't see any sort of classic inventory. So we've got disk, which is, you know, the setup options and so on, setup and disk. Oh, inv for inventory. There it is. There's our bills. Various unopened bills dating back several months. Okay. So we've got use, move, go to, get, look, open, talk, travel. Let's go out here. What could possibly go wrong, huh? The metal doorknob is cold to your touch. You turn the handle and open the door to your office. Now we're getting somewhere. No, not get. I said getting somewhere and then selected get. Go to. Okay. We have moved to our office. Oh, listen to that. Beautiful. Let's look at poster of your idol, Darkshire. Is that some sort of superhero? Poster of your favorite heroine, Stiletto. Lately, the dartboard's most common use has involved the pinprick mutilation of your ex-wife's portraits. Oh dear, life has not been kind to our protagonist. The stacks of comics are part of your personal collection. Among them are the Crusades of Lady Elastia and your favourite, Darkshire and Stiletto. Well, we kind of observed that by looking up there, didn't we? The poster is an oversized portrait of the comic book crime fighter Vixen. Okay. This poster depicts the comic heroine Lady Elastia, mistress of Flexon. I should have said, but oh well. The handset rests in the cradle of a rotary dial model made of glossy black plastic. Can we use the phone? No, that's our inventory. Use. Huh. Did I mess up? I hit use and that will do nothing here, right? Move? Phone? Deciding that moving the desk is a two-man endeavor, you reconsider the idea. Remembering that your telephone service has been disconnected, you forget about the phone. Okay. Let's just observe our surroundings a bit more. A ventilation duct provides airflow to the otherwise stagnant interior of your office. Okay. An old stereo tape deck occupies space on the lowest shelf. It's a shame your ex-wife got the one that works as part of a divorce settlement. She's stolen everything from us, man. Sent by Cygnus Publishing, the letter confirms your entry in the I Want to Be Darkshire sweepstakes. A stylized ticket stub serves as your proof of entry. So this guy is really, really into Darkshire, which appears to be... I don't know, he seems to be a comic character, but that doesn't look like a comic. That looks like he's real or something. The last issue. Let's pick that up then. After settling into your office chair and putting up your feet, you tentatively open the comic to its title page. Disturbed by the publisher's announcement that the Darkshire series has been cancelled, an unexpected anxiety irritably competes for your attention. Again, you swallow the bitter acknowledgement that this will be the last time you may enjoy the novelty of a Darkshire adventure. Annoyed by your inability to affect the publisher's decisions, you turn the page and resume your review of the last installment of the Darkshire saga. So, 20 years from now, well, 30 maybe, this guy could have had, a YouTube channel and a Patreon and everything, and had these 20 to 30 minute videos discussing Darkshire into a condenser microphone with other disheveled looking people. Okay. Time is passing. Alright. A sadistic magician, a ruthless gunslinger, a wanton criminal, each summoned from darkness by the stroke of midnight. In the outskirts of Noctropolis city, three silhouettes detach themselves from the nightscape and struggle to find form beneath the wan lighting of a city amusement park. Startled to encounter each other, the predators pause just long enough to demand answers. Let's go to the next page. So, do we just have to click on these various comics? Top Hat, a dangerous mix of mischief and magic. Desperado, a hardened gunman with a quick temper and a lightning draw. And of course, Widowmark, a nymphomaniac that devours her mates. Ugh. Top Hat, Widowmark, what the hell are you two doing here? That's a very good question. Darkshire, Vigilante, Sentinel, Eyes of the Night. Oh, he's watching them. You ladies better talk fast, 'cause I got other business here, and my fingers just itching for the trigger. Stay out of my way, gunslinger. I was invited. Indeed, my dear, it would seem that our meeting is not so circumstantial after all. I received one of Darkshire's pretty invitations as well. Also, Darkshire's invited them. That stinking weasel sent me one too. This whole damn thing stinks like a setup. That's very possible, Desperado. Lately, Darkshire's been quite intent upon eliminating his enemies, and I dare say we three are the last left. But consider the gorgeous possibilities if the three of us elected to join against him. 3 against 1, lady. I like them odds. Alright, we fight together. But no matter who brings him down, I get Darkshear's body? Oh dear. Oh, Widow Mark, how deliciously morbid. Of course you may claim your trophy. Tell me, don't you both just adore the invitations? I simply love Darkshear's flair for the dramatic. Yeah, whatever, Top Hat. Dark Boy must be waiting inside for us. Then let's get going. I want to feed. Oh, dear. Whoa! Drums! Vigil's end. Okay. You, Darkshear, come out wherever you are. Shut up, Top Hat, no reason the whole damn world's gotta know we're coming. This is Bull Dip. Hide and seek is a sissy boy. Kid game, a man ought to do his fighting out of the open, I tell ya. And there's Darkshear, I believe. I know he's here, I can smell him. Oh, he's here, Luscious, and he's closer than you know. I do believe I've found our slippery prey. Show me a target, Top Hat. I'm gonna double that scum's weight with hot lead. Certainly, Desperado, but it is perhaps more accurate to say that he has found us. My goodness. Listen to that. Sometimes kiddies. Showtime kiddies, actually. Geronimo! Oh my. You two stay back. He's mine. I'm going to eat you up, little boy. Be careful, Widowmark. This time you may bite off more than you can chew. Help me! Oh my god! Damn, wrapped her up slick as snot and disappeared faster than Santa Claus. It would seem that Widowmark got in over her head. I'd no idea he could use his cloak like that. I guess he ought to find him. We can cover more ground if we split up. Watch your back, lady. Okay. God, it's still going. Good grief. I mean, I'm just gonna skip through this, if you don't mind, because look at how many pages of this. It's like an actual comic. This is a full comic. Okay. Good lord. And each page has different music. That's incredible. Right, okay. The moment of truth. Didn't think it would be so hard. Still, I know it's the right choice. I've got a brighter future out there. Time to go. Farewell, Noctropolis. You'll always be home. Assuaged by the knowledge that Darkshear has cleansed away all vestige of arch villainy, this city of night relaxes its guard and sleeps, perchance to dream. Okay. So, there was an entire comic. What the hell? Okay. My TV doesn't do that. Why doesn't my TV do that? Alrighty. And yeah. The irritable pitch of your shop's door buzzer mercifully awakes you from the disturbing vision. Standing, you concentrate upon forgetting the dream's intimidating impression of dreadful anxiety. I'll say, go to. Let's head out into the shop, see what's happening. Open. No, we'll talk. We don't know who it is.
In this package I hold sleeps a tale to be told, and I find it a thrill to know that it's filled with your future. Are you?
So, this is the multiple choice selection of the adventure game. Response 1, you must have the wrong address. Response 2, who is the package for? Or response 3, what's inside? Who's it for?
In one hand there's black, in the other there's white. But it's the gray in between that my riddle sees right. Do you?
Child actor. Okay.
Though you claim the gray name, you must prove you're the same by presenting the ticket stub to win the game. Do you have it?
Uh-oh. The ticket stub. I needed to pick up the ticket stub, didn't I? I don't know where the ticket is. No, I must have lost the stub. The only stub I know is the one I'm talking to. No, I've lost
Time
it.
is most precious. There's little to burn. But I'll grant time to search, and then I'll return. Bye-bye.
So, we needed to pick up the ticket stub. Door that doesn't open. We don't open that door. I think it's in here. I might be wrong. There was an entry. Was it here? You take the sweeps. Yeah, there we go. So we now we can go to, and hopefully the creepy kid will be there. And I just briefly need to point out that this is one of those adventure games that experimented with FMV, not having entirely, FMV, but elements of it just incorporated into the actual graphical environment, and it's quite interesting. Our main protagonist here and
Once again,
the conversations.
I trust that by now you've completed your chore. To
Yes.
find the ticket and its numbers afford, that I may determine if all's in accord.
Yeah, I've got the stub. Wait a moment. I have the ticket right here.
That was the answer I wanted to hear. This package is yours. These numbers are clear. Beware.
Sweet! A package just for us. I guess we'll open it. As it would seem undignified to ravage the package's contents there on the floor, you consider picking it up first. Get. No, not travel. Get. It's quite an interesting, pyramid-like structure, that. Anyway. Before opening the package, you note the label, Cygnus Publishing Group. Inside you receive a letter of congratulations which informs you that you've won their sweepstakes contest. Your reward is a pair of metal tokens, 1 gold and 1 silver. Also included is a special edition comic, which to your great surprise continues the Darkshire series. Sweet! And we're just going to skip over this, because, we're not reading all that. We'll be here all day. But I mean, people who are into that kind of thing, they can read it. I'm not a big comics fan personally, which is unfortunate, Okay. I beseech thee, blah 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 blah, oh God in heaven, yeah. Okay. Right. We've got past it. And what do we do now? Do we head out? Caution prompts you to reconsider opening the door to your visitor. Can we talk to them again? Having delivered her little package, the courier has vanished, leaving your doorstep empty. So if the doorstep's empty, then why can't we just leave? Have we got that thing in the inventory? The comic? Is that just going to repeat everything? I think it might. Interesting. This is actually really interesting because I've not seen anything like this before. And I have a funny feeling that I've messed up somewhere. But I'm not sure how. That might just be on me. Let's no, it doesn't open. Right, I'm gonna be controversial here and leave this here. Not because I wasn't enjoying it, but it would take a bit longer for me to get to grips with the inventory, with figuring out what to do. And I don't want you sat here essentially watching me try to puzzle it out, That'd be quite boring for everyone involved. So what is Noctropolis? From the looks of things, it's a fairly conventional point-and-click adventure. It's got the point-and-click inventory thing going on, but it's shaped differently. And I think that's a very deliberate stylistic choice on the part of the adventure game itself. and I'd like to credit it and say it's done really well with the design. The FMV that they've integrated isn't jarring. It stands out, but it's not in a bad way. So many FMV games did it wrong. This one seems to have done it right. The music, the soundtrack, the atmosphere is all top notch. We haven't heard much in terms of voice acting. Seems okay. There's no narrator, which I found interesting. I think it could have benefited a narrator, but other than that, yeah, this looks like another quality point-and-click adventure game. And I would say seek it out if you've liked what you've seen here, which has mostly been me randomly reading out bits of text. But the bits of text themselves are written quite well, and it looks quite interesting. So yeah, 2 thumbs up. And if you like me, barely scratching the surface of adventure games, feel free to check out all the other videos on my channel. I take on every single genre under the sun, and if you like what you see, you can subscribe. And if you really, really enjoyed me delving into comics, patronage is an option. An entirely optional option. Look at all these great names. They would make a far better hero than poor old Lawnie in this video, that's for sure. So yeah, this was quite fun. I enjoyed myself, and I find myself intrigued, because I think it has a unique style to it that I don't really see in many other point-and-click adventure games, especially with the reading of the comic books. That was very interesting. Until next time.